Yeah, if you're watching from the YouTube channel, you definitely can join us on Twitch sometime. We stream Dungeon Hunter Champions every Thursday. Yeah, typically after our morning streams, I would say approximately 4 p.m. PST, 4:30 p.m. PST is usually when we swap over to some Dungeon Hunter Champions every Thursday. If you guys want to join us for that. Yeah, you can say hello to YouTube. All right, let's see here. Update patch note number 2 preview. A lot of people were telling me, in my community at least, that this one's going to be pretty big, or pretty good. All right, mega update just around the corner. Mega update. Highlights co-op boss raids. Join forces with up to 4 other players and face Baldragor, the undead Dracolisk, in a real-time co-op raid. With its skill set changing every week, Baldrago is a deadly foe and can only be defeated with strategy, coordination, and cunning reflexes. Live? Co-op raid with... What? So okay, is this just guilds or is this everybody? So we might be able to play these on stream with one another. We might be able to farm this with one another. Okay. All right. I can dig that. I kind of like that. Yeah, no autoplay. It seems like it's real. Well, this game is action RPG, right? Everything's pretty much real time, right? The skills, the placement of where you throw the skills all make a difference. Okay, that's that. I'm actually pretty excited for that. Wow, the first line is already exciting. Outfit your champions. Change your champion's appearance and unlock stat bonuses with the outfit. Will you be a fallen archangel or a cyber bounty hunter? Anything is possible in the multiverse. Change your champion's appearance and unlock... Oh! So there's going to be outfits that you can put onto your units, and those outfits potentially have bonus stats to them. Okay. That's pretty interesting. Let's see here. Elixir lab, combine or split elixirs. Okay, that's pretty nice. So you're going to be able to, if you have a lot of like a certain elixir, like a small, medium, or large, you can split them up. A little bit easier to get them now and ascend your champions. New gear set. Okay, I heard about this too. New gear set. Discover white ring. Discover white ring, resilient, hollowed, and blighted gear set, along with the new buff/debuff mechanisms. Okay, I'm actually curious to see about those and hear about those. Oh, let me give the alert here. Sorry about that. Let me replay it here. I heard it. Bungie. Wait, I can't replay it? What? There we go. What? It's not showing. Anyways, Bungie with 808. Best way to get double coconuts is during YouTube videos. Well, good try, my friend. Good try. You thought I wouldn't see that, huh? You thought I wouldn't see it. I just actually glanced on accident to the screen. Thank you for the 808. I appreciate it greatly, Bungie. Appreciate the support. As well as shout out to Busted Moogie. Thank you so much for the donation earlier. We're going to be having a couple extra summons here because Busted Moogie sponsored us a pack to have like 20 more summons with that new pack that just came out. Let's see here. So I'm curious to see what these skills or these sets are gonna do. Yeah, and if they're gonna be 4 gear sets or 2 gear sets. Maybe we'll hear about it down here. Chaos orbs reroll all substats on a single piece of gear, then choose whether to keep the old value or the new one. Okay, so now you can fully reroll your legend gear. That's gonna be that's big. That's big. Unlock the full potential of your equipment. Nice. Okay. That's really good. So I should not have thrown away a lot of stuff that I threw away before. Okay, great. Many 3-star champions were unused by players. We decided to rework some of these champions to give them more unique and favorable effects to match their fantasy or increase pool of viable champions. Okay, so a 3-star champion balance. That's nice. 5v5 arena improvement. That's good. We've been waiting for that. It's kind of a mode that I've been kind of getting into lately, and I'm glad to see them finally hitting that 5v5 up. A lot of players are really interested in that MOBA aspect that they have. Co-op raid, okay. New boss, Baldragar the Dracolisk. After being slain countless times, the Elder Drake has risen again as a terrifying undead Dracolisk. Dragor is an evolving boss. Its skills, traits, elements, and summon minions change with each event. Okay, so I can see things changing week to week, maybe. We're starting out with 1 week per boss event, but this length may change based on testing and player feedback. Okay, all versions use the new Blight legendary debuff. Okay, that's one of the rune sets that we're gonna be seeing here. This raid is unlocked by defeating level 7 of Elder Drake. Okay, we got that done, at least for me. Drops outfit tokens, chaos shards, only in nightmare difficulty, and several new gears. Oh, so you can get tokens to get those outfits that they were talking about that you can use onto your archangel and what is it? Archangel and bounty hunters. Okay. Interesting, and those outfits also give a light boost to their stats as well. So that's gonna be something interesting to like continue to farm. Chaos Shards, I'm assuming that's going to be the one that you can reset the gear, right? Chaos Orbs, Chaos Shards to reset your gear. So you can get tokens and shards for those resources along with being able to probably farm it up in the game as well or purchase it. Buy runes with the 40 biddies. Thank you for the 40 bits, man. I appreciate that. Much love and hello to you. It has 3 difficulties. Epic, 3 players. Legend, 4 players. Nightmare, 5 players. Yeah, and for the epic, looks like you can bring in bots that will help you out. But alright, that's interesting. And I guess it's probably going to be played on manual. Or can you bring in a good character and it's played on auto? That'd be interesting. Be very interesting because you have to communicate with your team. I'm going to bring this, you bring this, right? Because there's a certain synergy when you're making these team comps. Right? You want to have a healer, you want to have some damage, you want some buffs, you want some debuffs, right? That all definitely matters. No auto, only manual. Ooh. Okay. I like that. Yeah, I think every game, especially for mobile games, they gotta have, you know, auto modes, but they gotta invest enough time and resources into making modes that are manual too. Yeah, with good rewards, which, you know, makes players want to work on it and do that mode. So I think this could be very interesting. This is nice. Co-op boss raids don't use energy. Instead, you can, when you defeat the boss, the champion you use becomes exhausted for that difficulty of the boss until the end of the day. If you use a champion as a bot, it will also be exhausted. Champions lose the exhausted status every day at the same time that daily quests reset. Okay, so when it resets every day is when it gets reset. So once you use a champion and you actually successfully defeat it, you can't use it again. Fair enough. Means players can attempt the boss as many times as they want while developing new strategies to defeat it. Right, so you're gonna need different units all the time, different strategies to defeat it. Right, because you can't keep using the same unit or same comps. Co-op also features a group lobby chat so players can communicate before starting the fight. That is a very nice feature. The co-op event leaderboard and rewards can be found in the ranking menu. Ooh. Yo, Zexon or anybody else, we should group up and try to be on the top of the leaderboard for this. I'm down. New feature, Chaos Orbs and Chaos Shards. Reroll all stats on a single piece of gear. Alright, we talked about this a little bit already. We can find the shards from Nightmare mode. Sorry, you're just clicking on the next stage. Access this feature on the gear. Okay, so you can reroll, you know, your gear. You primarily want to keep the legend gear to reroll, and mostly bracers, shoulders, and gloves is what you want to keep, right? Because those are percent stats. New feature, Elixir Lab. Okay, so like we said, it's just easier to get elixirs now to ascend things, which is kind of nice. Yeah, I like that added feature. New buffs and debuffs. Here we go. Legendary buff. Legendary buff works exactly like normal buffs, except they cannot be removed by skills that remove buffs. Okay, so it's a buff that cannot be removed. Legendary debuffs. Legendary debuffs works exactly like normal debuffs, except they ignore 50% of the target's resistance and cannot be removed by skills that remove debuffs. Oh, so you cannot cleanse a legendary debuff, as well as you have a lower chance to resist it. Okay, that's interesting. These are the new sets right here too. Withering, a legendary debuff that reduces the max HP of the enemy by 1% per stack. Interesting. So when you attack the unit, because Withering is a new set as well, right? New gear sets, Withering, right? So it's a new set you can put on your own units. Okay, obviously, guys, all these buffs and debuffs that we're looking at are going to be sets, and they're going to be for the boss, right? And particularly, this is going to be for the boss here. A legendary debuff that removes max HP of the enemy by 1% per stack. That kind of sucks. Yeah, that can be pretty annoying. A legendary debuff that reduces max HP attack defense resistance accuracy by 1%. Inflicted by co-op. Okay. Damage negation. Each stack of damage negation completely negates a single instance of damage. Okay. Rage, a buff that applies to a boss. Each stack increases the boss's damage. Alright. So things to worry about. Rage. As that builds up, you're gonna take more damage. That kind of sucks. Damage negation. That's gonna prevent you from doing damage. Kind of sucks, but it's not the end of the world. You're not gonna potentially die from that. But more importantly, the blight and the withering can be pretty detrimental for your team. So I would say, reading this through, legendary debuffs cannot be removed, right? As well as legendary debuffs can ignore 50% of the target's resistance. This means when we're doing this boss, immunity is a must. Yeah, to avoid a lot of RNG, immunity is a must, because if you have immunity, it's not gonna land the debuffs. right? It just says lowers the resistance, but if I have immunity, you can't land it, right? So if you always have immunity, you have nothing to worry about these debuffs, right? More worrisome are the buffs, in my opinion. So, okay, something to note from that. New gear sets. Okay, here we go. Withering. Drop by Steel Widow, stage 11 or higher. Okay? Every 10 attacks applies 1 stack of legendary Withering debuff. Huh? Oh, but if... Okay, so if this is good on units that have attack speed, right? A lot of basic attacks, right? Your skill 1 attacks, right? And every time you hit, every 10 times, you're going to put a Withering debuff, which makes 1% of their HP... max HP gone. So it's good to get, I guess, tanky units. Yeah, okay. Yeah, for long fights, it can be pretty annoying when you have it on units on defense that, you know, attack fast and your opponent's trying to kill you and like battle you out for the long term, and then you start whittling down their HP. Especially if you have a bunch of withering sets. It's a 2-setter now, so you can reduce 2% every 10 attacks, not just 1%, but 2%. Right now, my question is there a cap? Right? You cannot reduce the guy to 99, like to 1%, right? There's got to be a cap. My thoughts are triple withering Bleedmaster. Ooh. Or triple withering, what is it? Valkyries. Like Rhoda. Okay. Interesting. Another question here that I would like to ask as well is, we can do these withering debuffs, right? Actually, it doesn't matter if it applies to bosses. The boss doesn't really heal anyways, yeah? So these withering debuffs can actually be pretty good, I feel, not only in defense, but as well as used in potentially blitz. People are struggling with blitz, you know, units that heal. Yeah, I can see some usages there as well. Resilient, dropped by Boldragar in co-op raids, any difficulties? Okay, so this one's only from Steel Widow. This one's from the new co-op raid. Increases legendary debuff resistance by okay, don't worry about this. You don't need to decrease their buff, okay? You do not need to decrease their buff if you bring immunity. So I feel like this set is kind of useless. Yeah, what do you guys think, chat? Yo, Capimon with the 8-month resub. Welcome back, Capimon. Appreciate it. Welcome back for the 8th month. I appreciate your continued support, Capimon. Alright, let's check the next one. It's a 4-set, the next one here. Hollowed. Dropped by Boldragar in co-op raids on any difficulty. Every 10 attacks removes 1 legendary debuff from all allies. Every 10 attacks, remove 1 legendary debuff from all allies. Again, you don't need this if you have immunity, right? So, okay. So if we have immunity, we don't need resilient. We don't need to remove these debuffs. You see? We don't need to remove these debuffs. So the only other factor I'm concerned about is how often this boss is stripping. Right? If this boss is stripping your immunity often, you might have some difficulties. But if it's not, you keep immunity up, or even if he's stripping and you can constantly keep immunity up, you don't need resilient. You don't need hollow. It's kind of a waste of a set. Yeah, they're just sets that are good as broken sets, maybe. Right? It's just say you farm it and you get a good piece. It's got good stats. You'll probably use it. Right? Blighted. Dropped by Boldragar in co-op raids. Okay, so 3 of them are dropped by Boldragar, and they all seem to pertain to the actual dungeon. Nightmare difficulty only. Every 10 attacks applies 1 stack of legendary blight debuff to primary target. Okay. Yeah, I could see some usage in it for the dungeon itself, but I don't feel like this is going to really help you that much in the dungeon. Again, we have to play out some factors depending on what the boss's mechanics are. Will really be dependent if we need these or not. Right? So the only one I'm really excited about is this Withering set. Yeah, put a Withering set on a Blade Master or a Valkyrie, like we said, can be pretty interesting. And we can farm it from Steel Widow as well. Daily, bonus daily quests. Bonus daily quests do not count towards the complete all dailies quests. 2 new bonus quest dailies. Win 1 5v5s. Oh, so now they're going to make you do 5v5s. Yeah, and they're giving you outfit tokens for it. That's a good one. Yeah, defeat Boldragar on any difficulty. They want you to play the 5v5 and do this new dungeon every day. Yeah, and in return you get outfit tokens. Question is, how many outfit tokens do I need in order to get an outfit? Right? That's a big question. Maybe it's like 100, and every day you get like 1. I don't know. Updated player guides. Okay. Yeah, just some quality of life additions here for the player guides. Right? They add in, you know, different information about debuffs, about sets, information about chaos orbs, right? Because they're just describing it here, all up here. They want it also in the game. Yeah. Buff ascended boss loot. Removed 4-star gear from Ascended Elder Drake and Steel Widow stages 11 plus. That's big. That's a big change, boys and girls. Yeah, and that change is big just for the fact that every time you're farming right now and you're consistently getting that 4-star gear that's not worth the gold, you're never gonna use, it sucks. So now you know, and they're kind of motivating you to make teams for stage 11 and higher. Unfortunately, 11 higher is kind of difficult. Yeah, I don't know if it's worth the time yet, but maybe they'll lower the difficulties, or people will start figuring out strategies to beat it. But I like this. Yeah, so this increases the chance of 5 and 6-star gear. So we're gonna have to start farming 11 and up. Yeah, I've been farming mostly 10. What's up, a wizard needs a beard? Didn't you just read that you can't avoid those debuffs with immunity or cleanse? No, I read that. Wait, let me double check. Yeah. Legendary debuffs. Legendary debuffs work exactly like normal debuffs, except they ignore 50% of target's resistance and cannot be removed by skills that remove debuffs. So it cannot be cleansed, and it has a higher chance of landing on you. It doesn't mean that if you have immunity, you will get it. So immunity will work. Yeah, that's gonna be one of the key factors for this new co-op dungeon. Withering Forest. So what? Oh, that's probably a good idea, Zexon. I'll keep that in mind. That's very interesting. All right, let's move on here. Added Withering Gear set to Ascended. Okay, right. All right. So the set is only from stage 7 and higher, I think is what it says. Okay. Due to the removal of 4-star gear from the pool. Okay. New achievement added for level 13 and 15. Okay, so there's actually a reward now. All right, so rewards before was like a LD scroll. I wonder what is the reward for clearing 13 and 15 for both of those. It's a little added scroll, or I mean, not scroll, but disc. Yes, summon bonus. New achievement added for each difficulty if you co-op. Okay, so there's a reward for doing this co-op as well, clearing it for the first time. Increased maximum energy cap from 97 to 100. Thank you. I've been bothered for so long that it's been 97 and not 100. Yeah. Okay. What's up, Cynical? I better get my rewards for clearing them already. Well, 13 that is. Nice. Yeah, it's pretty hard, man, but hopefully some strategies are made soon and we can clear it. Increased brutal gear set bonus. Okay, this is from 30 to 35%. All right, quality of life bonus right to the 4 set. So you get 35% attack now, which is I guess a little better. Yeah, that's fine. Find me button for leaderboards. Fix many bugs displayed. Okay. Fix bug where ultimate blitz gives less exp on higher difficulties than a lower difficulty. Okay. New feature outfits. Okay. Champions can now equip outfits which transform the visual appearance of a champion. Okay, all right, these are the outfits. Outfits grant no statistical bonus when they're unlocked, but it can be upgraded to 5 times to give a small stat bonus. Each upgrade grants 1% bonus to all stats in all modes except 5v5, which stat depends on the champion. Each upgrade grants a flat bonus to the same stat in 5v5. Ah, okay. So as you get these tokens and you get these outfits, you're gonna have to get multiple outfits, I think, to unlock them or to level them up, I'm assuming. That's my assumption here. Outfit upgrades can only be attained using a combination of gold and outfit tokens. See, there it is. So you use some of the tokens and some gold to upgrade it. New currency, which can be obtained by playing 5v5 in co-op raids. Oh, so you can get outfit tokens from 5v5 as well now. Yeah, not just the LD shards and the arena pieces. You also can get these outfit tokens, which is nice. Outfit upgrades and their statistical benefits cannot be purchased by real money. That's good for them to note that. Grant bonus by always the same for the same champions, so players will never have to choose an unwanted appearance for statistical reasons. Ah, okay, that's good. So it doesn't matter what they look like, they'll all have the same stats for that particular champion or whatever the outfit is. Outfits each have rarity, which has no impact on their stats. Rarity is a rough classification based on the quality of visual improvements. Ooh. So you telling me I could get an outfit and it'll open up from box maybe, and I could get a rarer outfit than somebody else, and it just visually looks nicer. I don't mind that. I hope I get like a legendary or whatever it is it's gonna be called. Yeah, the highest rarity outfit would be kind of cool. That's interesting. I like that. I like that a lot. Currently, these are the 3 rarities of outfit available on release. Classic, Basic, Elite. A new appearance with special visual treatment or changes to the champion's 3D model. That's the one you want, baby. Pimp my Archangel. Yo, pimp my Archangel, man. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. There are 3 new types of currencies used to purchase outfits. Outfit tokens, Okay, we just talked about that. Exalted outfit tokens can be purchased in the shop. They're only used to unlock limited outfits. Okay. Can't be used to upgrade. Only the regular outfit tokens can be used to upgrade. Okay. And special outfit tokens, a reward for top guilds in the co-op raid guild leaderboard. So it's a guild kind of co-op thing. All right, so we want to be on top of this. All right, Zek, are you're in our guild, right, Zexon? I forget all the names in our guild. Nice. Outfit menu, okay, released by rarity. You should join us, Zexon. To the top we go, bruh. Elite outfits unlocked with gems or with outfit tokens plus gold. Cyber bounty hunter unlocked with outfit tokens plus gold. Alabaster sentinel, deathbringer, scan berserker. Wow, there's actually a lot of outfits. Wait, I thought it was just for archangels and bounty hunters. What is this? The mercenaries, the boon sisters, the crow hag, the golem, the valkyrie, the shark, the timekeeper, bounty hunter, sentinel, scan berserker, archangel right there, fallen archangel, boon sisters, spearman, dryad. Okay. All right. Boss rates. Added a visual indicator of each boss rate's mechanics. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, so now we're going to be able to see certain visual effects on the different bosses we do, like Steel Widow and Elder Drake, I think, which is nice. Quality of life. They fixed some bugs. Arena. Increased regeneration rate of PvP energy to 1 per 30 minutes. Okay, so now it's faster to get your arena energy back. So you can do more arena, which is nice. Reworked league system. Reworked arena league brackets so the fewer players will be denied rewards due to not having enough trophies. Yeah, that was one issue, was that a lot of players, you need to have 1700 to get to the next tier, right? Or a certain amount of trophies for the next tier, but there wasn't even that many people in that tier. So this is better. So more people can receive the reward and not have to try so hard to get really, really high to those trophy amounts, because you just keep getting bumped down. Yeah, so it sucks. Okay, so they're gonna keep reworking it in the future until it's good. I like that. 5v5 rework league system. Remove trophy requirements for rank-based rewards. Rework 5v5 brackets so that fewer players will be denied rewards due to not having enough trophies, and lower rank players have closer, more achievable trophy goals. Okay. Note the reward brackets may be reworked in the future. Okay. Okay. What about people leaving? Yeah. What happens in 5v5 is you get into a 5v5, and because somebody doesn't want to be in your battle you, they leave. They haven't addressed that yet. So if you're watching this game live, there's something that needs to be addressed when you leave, or you choose not to do the battle and ready up. Yeah, the player should lose something, should lose trophies for doing that, or something like that. There needs to be some sort of balance, because players are getting in and they're trying to only fight against certain players that, you know, they know are not good at 5v5, and if they are good, they leave, right? They shouldn't allow players to see the other person, the people on the other team's names. I think that's an easy fix right there. Very easy fix. Phoenix, it is worth it. Champion balancing. Holy crap, man. This is like a long patch note. This is a lot, dude. That's why I'm having a lot of fun with this game. They just keep coming out with stuff, dude. In general, we saw that there are many 3-star champions that are largely unused by players due to having an underwhelming skill kit. We decided to rework some of these champions to give them more unique and flavorful effects to match the fantasy of each champion, increase the pool of viable champions in the meta. We hope these changes, okay. All right, AI improvements, AoEs from archangels, okay. Archangels. Fix a bug that caused archangel not to receive increased healing from skill levels on, okay. All right, so that's fixed. Targets affected by guardian angel, water and dark, can no longer receive the invulnerability buff for 6.5 seconds. This has no impact. A single archangel, but prevents an exploit where a party of could be invulnerable for 100% of the time by stacking multiple water. Okay, yeah, okay, that was pretty toxic. So that's good. So they don't stack. That's good. Read the AoE thing that you skipped. AoE from archangels, astromancers, dryads, esper, fox, assassins, golems, science sentinels, and valkyries won't cause the AI to stand out of the area doing nothing. Yes. Yes. That is a big fix, man. I cannot tell you how much times that the stupid dryad AoE makes your unit just stand there. Like the blade master is just like is fighting, and then after that they do an AoE, and then the blade master is just like. And then once the AoE is gone, Goes back to fight. Literally just stands there for like 10 seconds doing nothing, dude. Doing nothing. Okay, good. Good. That's a big fix, especially for autoing arena offense. Oh my gosh. Okay. Crow Hags. Bad Omen Water now removes 1 buff each time it hits an enemy. If a buff was removed successfully, it inflicts 1 stack of ongoing. What does a Crow Hag do now? Noxious Potion, Water Light. Now breaks shield in addition to other effects. Ooh! Noxious now breaks the shield. What's the point of the light? What's the point of the light pirate guy then? So water hag is gonna be useful. Yeah, I know exactly what you guys are talking about. Yeah, I'm glad they fixed it. Vile Brew and Noxious Potion damage has been increased. Oh, great. Dark Pact, Evil, Bargain, and Sinister Ritual HP cost has been reduced from 25% to 10% of current HP. Oh! So you only have to spend 10% instead of 25. Oh, that's big. Yeah, because every time you'd have to do before, you have to spend 25, and it puts your Crow Hag in danger of dying. So now that last skill is only going to be 10% to get that added effects onto your skills. Dark Pact and Sinister have been increased from 5 seconds to 6. That's fine. Fixed bug where Crow Hags could stun herself with Dazzling Gear. Okay, I didn't know that. Wow. Alright, if the Light Crow Hag had something wrong with it and they fixed it though. So I would probably say that the water one is pretty useful now because she strips, puts a dot, and the Noxious Potion does more damage, breaks shield, which is big in Steel Widow. Yeah, it's gonna be big for Steel Widow, and as well as the reduced cost in terms of HP for that last skill. That's really big. Yo, that's really big. Crystal Priest AI change to allow using bolster dark water allies. Okay. Diva significantly reduced healing amount in 5v5. Aww. Not as broken anymore, huh? Rework stunning moves so that each target is stunned only once. It can try to stun the same target if the previous attempt was resisted. Okay. Dragon Guard. Light nature water. A new auto attack skill for Dark and Fire Guard. Whenever an ally's drops below 30% HP, the Dragon Guard gives the ally the Undying buff. Oh. Okay. This effect can trigger in quick succession on multiple allies, but each ally can only be affected once every... What? Gives Undying buff to all allies? If you die, then you get Undying and then you cannot get it for 45 seconds. But if you die, you also get it. It's not just one ally, it's all. They all can get it every 45 seconds. Okay, okay, it sounds pretty cool, but what can we use this for? Which can be affected. The Dragon Guard cannot be affected by itself or cannot do for other Dragon Guards. Okay, so you can't stack Dragon Guards. Now raises defense of nearby allies, including Dragon Guard in addition to other effects. Change Bludgeon last skill to do bonus damage. No effects to increase anymore. Okay, so I feel like these Dragon Guards are living up to their name and they're dragons that guard. Okay, you're gonna see these on defense. That's super OP for ED11, Steel Widow 11. Yeah, to keep everybody alive. It can be pretty good with a defense buff as well, Zixon. But I feel like you're gonna find these in defense now. I feel they're gonna be in your defenses now for arena, potentially. Johnny with the 7 months. Welcome back, Johnny. 7 months. I'm so close to the care package. Have a great stream. Thank you so much, Johnny. I appreciate it, man. We're going over some DHC updates that are coming up real soon that I'm pretty hyped for. All right, let's keep clearing these. We're on stage 21 to 30 for normal and epic. And I did 1 through 29, 1 through 20, 1 through 20 already for epic and normal. Let's see here. Espers fixed where lower cooldowns to stack the zapping effect of the skill. Okay. Fairy, Mystic Barrage, and Magic Nova will only deal a maximum of 3 damage instances on a target. The damage instances limit resets when the projectile comes back. Okay. Golem players will now be able to interrupt Earthquake and Ground Pound by moving. Okay. Ink Ninjas. AI prefer to use Ink Slash first to set up a higher damage combo with the other skills. Thank you. Fixed bug where Ink Ninja's Spirit Calling was not dealing damage in 5v5. Okay. Magical Girl, Queen of Hearts will only deal 1 instance of damage per target. Okay. Mercenary, a new basic attack skill that inspires nearby allies with each swing, increasing the next instance of damage they deal by 10%. This stack more damage. Could be a fun unit. Knack for Survival, a new basic attack skill that replaces Slash. Instead of increasing the damage on Mercenaries' next skill, each attack will now inspire all enemies to decrease the instance of damage they receive. Okay, so damage reduction and damage increase. Interesting. Alright, interesting. 3 of them, damage reduction. 2 of them, damage increase. Alright, Sharks. Hungering Strike. All elements now causes the shark to passively gain regeneration whenever a nearby enemy dies. In 5v5 water only, it triggers on kills or assists. Okay. So, you kill a unit and it heals. Yeah. Okay. The last attack dealt while affected by Feeding Frenzy, or now inflicts legendary mortal wounds and ignores immunity. Legendary debuffs ignore half of the target's resistance and cannot be removed by skills that remove debuffs. Ooh, legendary! HP disturb, right? Mortal wounds. You're disturbing the HP and it can't be healed. That might be good in Blitz, right? And that thing that we read at the top with the Hungering Strike is definitely good to keep himself alive. Corkscrew Rush now adds a shield in addition to other effects. This shield scales with the shark's attack. Okay. Undertow Rush now lowers attack speed in addition to its other effects. Awakening all variations of sharks will now grant 15 bonus to its crit chances. Oh, so you build him as a bruiser. Oh, yeah, ignores immunity. That's why I'm saying it's good. Yeah, interesting. Makes it more utility in Blitz. Yeah, I guess I kind of like that. Scan Berserkers. A new basic attack that passively reduces damage dealt by... This could be good for a lot of people that are getting into the game because everybody gets a force... Wait, sorry, I'm thinking of Spearman. I'm sorry. This is Scan Berserkers. Spearman's in the last one. Fix the bug where Spearmen would stay stuck in attack animation. Okay, that's not going to make it better for other players. Scan Berserker. A new basic that passively reduces damage dealt by enemies proportional to how many times the enemy has attacked. Scan Berserker during the fight. Okay, so the more times you get hit, the less damage you'll do to the Scan Berserker. Okay. A new basic attack that passively increases damage dealt to enemies proportional to how many times the enemy has attacked the Scan Berserker. Okay. So, he gets mad, he takes less damage. He also gets mad when you hit him, and he does more damage to you. Interesting. Again, good in Blitz. Maybe defense. Now, passively increases the damage of all skills, not just this one. Okay. Bloodthirsty Rampage now raises defense while spinning. Interesting. This is turning out to be a pretty... interesting bruiser. Yeah, becoming more tanky as well. Unstoppable Rage and Juggernaut won't be affected by cooldown, reducing effects from other champions. Still affected by leader trait and gear. Ah, because people were doing this Unstoppable Rage and Juggernaut passive or skill that he has by using the, you know, him on the depth and reducing his cooldown with other units. So it was keeping it up all the time, which is really hard to deal with. Last one, Warcry now ignores elemental relation while trying to apply its debuff effect. Interesting, that works for all of them. Yeah. But alright, that was actually a pretty long update note and a lot of new things to come out. Things that are notable, I'm really excited for this new co-op dungeon. I'm really excited for the new sets. I'm curious to see how they will interact. Mostly just the Withering set though. The orbs, I do have a lot of gear that I actually kept that was legendary, that just had bad stats. I would love to be able to reroll it. I'm curious to how hard it is to get these chaos orbs, as well as the chaos shards. I'm really excited for the costumes. I would like to see these costumes to be really nice, as well as whatever the bonus stats, 1%. I don't really care about that. I'm just curious on how good the aesthetics will be for these costumes. Yeah, and then overall some nice quality of life changes for 3 stars, which can really impact the game, because a lot of people are having a hard time figuring out strategies in order to defeat Still Widow 11 or higher. So we're gonna see what comes out of this and see what we can figure out. Yeah, but if you're watching on the YouTube channel, everybody on Twitch, go ahead and say bye to YouTube. Yeah, thanks for joining us for the update patch notes. Hopefully that gives you a little bit of insight. For this particular video, go ahead and leave a comment below on what you think and what you're most excited about in this upcoming patch note. And we're going to be giving away a $10 iTunes and Google Play. Yeah, to this person who is subbed to the channel, the YouTube channel, who likes and leaves a comment below. Yeah, but peace out, everybody. Catch you guys later. Bye, YouTube.